Hi, KGB here. It's Wednesday night. Yeah, just making a quick update video. I know it's been a while since I did one, so I thought I'd update some of the people that can't make it to the live streams once again. No rehearsal, no plan whatsoever. Just going to go over some of the plays that we're doing and the overall market. So I'm going to start with IWM here. We've been following IWM fractal this morning for a while. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's very slow. So we started following this this morning, and it's following like to a T. So my suspicion is on IWM that we actually wake up at 201. Actually, we open at around 201, give or take. And if we follow this through futures, which is right here, this is futures, and I took the same fractal, put it on the futures for IWM. And why this is significant is we've been looking for this IWM gap up for a very long time to kind of indicate that we're going to be preparing for some major upside in small caps. I thought we were going to get this a couple days ago. I posted up on X, but I feel like tonight's the night. So hopefully we follow this throughout futures, and then we open up somewhere around here in the morning. And that would get us going into upside more. So we basically gap and go up to 203. And we would do that hopefully by noon. And, you know, SPY and QQQ, the overall market's pumping after earnings on Apple and stuff today. So we should be moving quite along. Now, we did get some decent support in GME today. So I'll start here. GME on the 1 hour. Man, this is so slow. I'll go to the 1 hour. So we're in here, and I think that we see 35 bucks tomorrow, and that would probably be a minimum. Actually, no, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe we don't even make it there by tomorrow. Let me see here. This will be 10 o'clock Thursday. Oh, this will be, okay, sorry. So I guess we see about 29.30 tomorrow. And then we maybe even come down and retest this, the support on this wedge here. And then we look to go up on Monday. Yeah, so Monday gap up into 35 range. So yeah, so maybe we hit 29-ish tomorrow, bounce back down, support for Friday, kill options, and head up to 35, 36 on Monday. That would be GME. We did get a couple other plays here. Space is looking actually really good. Everything is looking really good. We did hit HIMS. So HIMS hit 30% the other day, and we did play this pretty well. We played this all the way down to the bottom. Let me see here. HIMS, where are you? So we did hit this very well. We hit this, and we played it all the way back down. And we're sitting right in here. I'm actually expecting it to pop right back up. And this would be into earnings. They do have earnings coming up on Monday. They could stall this out a little bit till Monday, or we could pop before earnings. If IWM gaps up and everything else starts to move, then we could see a move here before earnings, but we'll have to see. I am expecting a big pump on MSTR, depending, I guess, on what the market does and Bitcoin as well. But I am expecting a big move, a HIMS types move with earnings coming up, and then actually have it come back down. I suspect they're going to announce some sort of dilution to buy more Bitcoin, and then come back down, retest this wedge, and then pop back up. So yeah, looking for that. What else do we have here? I got FIFI moving soon. It's not the cleanest chart, but it is following. And I expect NVAX and Wolf also to hit pretty soon here. NVAX I actually expect tomorrow morning, and Wolf I expect also tomorrow morning. It already started to run up. So we are actually right in here on Wolf. So I expect that tomorrow morning. BKKT as well. I expect BKKT to move in the next couple days, as well as Plug. So Plug had an initial run, and so I do expect, we did get this double top in here. However, with our down day today, I actually think we fulfilled this portion here, and we're sitting right in here. So I suspect Plug will run soon too. AMC is AMC, man. So we got our double bottom on our big old boot here, and I suspect that we will bounce from here into earnings. I actually think we're going to come down on earnings a little bit, and then we're going to pop after. That's just my suspicion. And DJT Fun, ROM, all looking really good right now. So this is more of a macro fractal. This is more of a micro. So I'm looking at this one in for a micro. I actually expect Fun to pump as well. Now, some of these could be delayed into earnings. If they have earnings in a few days, which this one does not, it's not confirmed anyway, then I would expect a delay on some of these patterns. But if they do not, then I do expect a run is imminent for a lot of these small caps here. GR has been beautiful. I have outlaid this fractal. Now, we've been following this one for, must be over a week or two now, and waiting for this pump, which is imminent. So the circle that you see here is the circle here. I know it's hard to see. The triangle here is the triangle here. And these are all outlined here. So this kind of double bottom with a lower bottom on the right hand side is the same as this. Double bottom with a lower bottom on the left hand side is the same as this. And of course this fits virtually perfectly. So I do believe we are right here. Tomorrow we should see BKKT, or sorry, GR get up into the 2180 range and then kind of flatten out for Friday. With a Monday kind of pump into the higher range here. So bullish on many different small caps right now. I do think we're cycling over to small caps. Bullish on space and Siri as well. And yeah, bullish on crypto miners. TRNR, I've been waiting for this one for a very long time. This one I think could go parabolic into silly numbers, but this is what we're looking at right here for TRNR. They just started to get a pump in after hours today into the 20 some odd % range. And I think we're sitting at 90 cents. So it popped pretty good, man, like 30–40%. So also I was actually watching Octo. Now I'm going to go over one stock here. It's a bit of a, what I would consider a treat for people. This is MLGO. And I'm going to go over this because we played this one very well from the very beginning here. And so I'm going to outline exactly for those who don't really trust or believe in fractals. This will be a good little lesson or tool for you. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this initial portion here before the first run up, and I'm going to show you how this fractal actually played out. I found it pretty interesting. So MLGO ran like this. You can see it here, 1, 2, 3 top, and then it sped up right in here and fulfilled this portion of the algorithm. Now, this is pretty easy to tell as far as a pattern goes. So we played the first pump and we got it. Now I got out right away, and then when I played the second pump, we got this second pump, but it didn't go as high as I originally planned, and it was a very odd. So now the funny thing is, if you actually look at this algorithm and this pattern and how it played out right here, you can actually see the peak at where it went to, right? So you can see the pattern is obviously right here, right? You can see how well it fit and how good it worked out. But then you can see where it ran up to, right? You can see this, right? It goes to about 120. Now, it stopped out right here. Now, the funny thing is this played out almost exactly. So I'm going to show you how this played out. The algorithm stayed the same. It just played out like this, right? So you can see that and how that pattern played out there all the way pretty much until right here where we went down. And now we're going to run into the second stage of this pattern. Now, this is where we're sitting now. So the pattern pretty much started all over again, and it's fulfilling this portion, which is this portion here. So this one spread out matches this, which runs right back into a repeat of this pattern again. And now we're going to run into the 120 that we originally posted from this pattern. And how do I know that? How do you know without using patterns that we're going to run into 120 here? Besides the support resistance lines that all match up, I'll show you. So if you actually take your fib and you run it from here to here, okay, from the very bottom of the first run to the top of the first run, you sit right to the middle of the first hump here, okay? And it's going to be important, and I'm going to show you why. Now, you take the bottom of the second run, you go to the top of the second run, bottom to top of the second run. This 0.95 here runs right to the middle hump again of this fractal, okay? It's the same thing here, same thing here. You're going to bottom right at this second hump right here in the middle of the fractal. And it's the same thing that we did here. You can see we bottomed right at the middle, the top of the middle fractal here. So now, how do we depict on where we're going to go next? If you take the bottom of the fractal and you put the middle, which is right here at that 0.9 level, which is right here, it brings us right to the top, right where the line is at 120. So using a fib, you can actually find, based off the last two runs, you can find corresponding price targets with the actual pattern again. So we know MLGO is probably going to hit close to 120. And it'll fulfill the original height of the original pattern. It just did it in legs. And I think we're actually going to have another leg after that. But never mind all that. For now, what we're going to focus on is this thing fulfilling this pattern again, MLGO, close to one. I'll say 100 to 120, but I do think it'll hit 120. And that'll be fairly quickly, I imagine. So I'll leave you with that. I got many more plays, of course, that we've been doing, but Neo has been very good. I think Neo's going to go good too. So I think we're going to see $5 pretty soon on Neo. If you watched my two of them are talking video, that's when we had the glitch of Neo to $9. So I think, of course, Holo's going to go. We've been watching Holo, following Holo, waiting on Holo for a long time. I think Holo's very close too. WIMI as well. Got so many plays. They're never ending. But yeah, I think we're going to be extremely bullish here very soon. SNDL, I think, is also going to go. I think it's following this pattern fairly well. I think we do have a dip kind of into earnings, and then we run. We've been watching Tesla Tesla is one of my favorites right now. I think we're very, very close to a nice big run on Tesla. I think we had yesterday, I'm going to leave you with this because this is a good indication of what's coming. So yesterday we had this Treasury refunding announcement. And basically what this is the Treasury is preparing for inflation by using foreign currency bonds, bonds issued by national governments and foreign currencies. So what they're basically preparing for is higher inflation. Now, how are they going to get higher inflation? They're going to get higher inflation from lower interest rates. So I think on the 7th, May 7th, the next Fed meeting, they're going to lower the interest rates, guys. That's what I think. And I think everyone's preparing. We're seeing a cycle into small caps. That's a big reason why I think we are preparing for a. They're going to lower the interest rates, guys, and small caps are gonna pump, and I think the squeeze is imminent. So. I'll leave it at that. I appreciate everyone watching. Not financial advice, of course. These are just crayon drawings that my kid drew. Now you know what I think I know. Have a good night.